But I want to talk about Randy Vasquez. I mentioned the other day that when he was traded in that big deal with Juan Soto going to the Yankees, that I liked Randy Vasquez. I saw him pitch against the Padres. I liked it. What I saw, he doesn't have overpowering stuff by any stretch of the imagination. He's got to throw more strikes. His walks are just way too high for a starting pitcher. But the thing you have to understand about Randy Vasquez, he's made great improvement, even from last year to where we're at right now. We'll see where it goes. He made 20 starts last year, and I'm going to get into those numbers in a minute. But when he came to San Diego, he wasn't a seasoned big league pitcher. He had pitched in 11 big league ball games with 5 starts. And I was looking at his numbers from the Yankees 11 big league games, 5 starts in 2023. He was 2-2 with a 2.87 ERA and 37 and 2/3 innings. So before he came to San Diego, he had only thrown 37 and 2/3 innings in his major league career. 30 hits, he'd given up 5 homers, walked 18, which was too many in 37 and 2/3. It hit 4 batters, not afraid to pitch inside, and it struck out 33. So the Padres were getting a very, very young major league pitcher. And then last year, he ended up making 20 starts, and he spent some time in the minor leagues. He went 4-7 with a 4.87, a whip of 1.51, so 1.5 base runners per inning. Too much traffic. But he threw 98 innings, gave up 119 hits, not good. 56 runs, 53 earned, 29 walks in 98 innings, 6 hit batsmen, 62 strikeouts, not a strikeout guy, and gave up 13 home runs. Too many home runs for 98 innings, in my opinion. Maybe one homer every 10 innings, you'd kind of like to see maybe that ratio or one in 9 innings. But he's making great strides, really good strides. So far this year, he's pitched 15 and 2/3 innings, given up only 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, but 12 walks. Again, the walks are going to take him out of ball games. It's going to take the Padres out of ball games. Got only 6 strikeouts in 15 and 2/3 innings. But that's okay if he's not walking batters. Pitch to contact. A lot of guys, they don't even know what that means nowadays. It's all about max effort. But Randy Vasquez can really help this ball club, and he's getting better. He hasn't given up a home run yet. So that's a good sign. So in 3 starts, 1-1 with a 1.72 and a whip of 1.21. Outstanding. Outstanding effort by Randy Vasquez. But again, we got to remember he's a very, very young major league pitcher at 26 years of age, and had only pitched in 11 big league games before he came to the Padres. Along with Ruben Niebla and the hard worker Randy Vasquez, he's making progress, which is really good. Yeah, I want to mention Xander Bogaerts. Xander Bogaerts the other day had a really good ball game, and 3 hits, a double, scored both runs, hitting 304. Not a lot of power right now. No homers, but 5 RBIs. Doing a nice job at shortstop. So we'll see where that goes. I would imagine when it's all said and done, he'll end up cranking between 15 and 17 home runs. Things start heating up. He'll get it rolling. I'm a big Xander Bogaerts fan. It's been tough to watch the first 2 years here in San Diego because he wasn't the same Xander Bogaerts in a Padre uniform that he was in the Boston uniform. And he's battled injuries each of the first 2 years. So let's see if he can stay healthy and, regain that power stroke to a degree. But hitting 304 right now, I'll take that. I wanted to talk, excuse me, about Oscar Gonzalez. This guy is an interesting player for me. Maybe, just maybe, AJ Preller has hit on something here. And I want to take you back a little bit and give you a little bit of a history lesson on Oscar Gonzalez. He's 27 years of age. He's a big guy at 6'4", about 240 pounds. He was originally signed by the Cleveland Indians, now Guardians, as an international free agent back on July 2nd, 2014. He got a $300,000 signing bonus as an international free agent. He made the big club May 26, 2022. How about this? The first hit he ever got in the big leagues was the same day that he brought him up on May 26th. He got it off the guy that won the Cy Young last year in the American League, Tarek Skubal. And later in the game, against another pitcher, he actually had a double in that game. But in 2022, he played a lot for the Guardians and did very well. He had 382 plate appearances, 362 at bats. He had 27 doubles, 11 homers, and 43 RBIs, and hit 296. I mean, that's 2 years ago. Then last year, or excuse me, 2 years ago, in 2023, 180 plate appearances, and it really didn't play a lot. 173 at bats, only hit 230 or 214 that year, with a 239 on base percentage. Just totally out of sorts. I mean, 7 doubles, 2 triples, 2 homers, but wasn't the same hitter. Then he was claimed, after he went through waivers, he was claimed by the New York Yankees. And during spring training, he fouled a ball into his face. How painful is that? And he broke an orbital bone. And so he got a really late start last year, and he spent all last year in AAA in Trenton. And he actually, yeah, it was in Scranton, Wilkes-Barre he was. And last year he had 294, 8 homers, 45 RBIs in 78 games and stole 7 bases. So the Padres end up getting this guy. And you know what? Here's the common denominator on this. And this is what most talk show hosts won't tell you because they won't do the deep dive like I will when it comes to looking at players. The association, think about this, Cleveland. Who's the Padres hitting coach? Who worked in the Cleveland organization? Victor Rodriguez. Victor Rodriguez now probably told A.J. Preller, hey, this Oscar Gonzalez guy got some ability. He had some bad breaks. He didn't get to play a lot his second year in Cleveland. Last year, he fractured an orbital bone. Let's take a chance on this guy. I think he can hit. I think he's got some power. And the other day, he went 0 for 1 in his first game up when they rushed him into the game right after he got off the plane from El Paso. And then the other day, he comes in and gets 2 hits and drives in a key run to win the ball game. So at the end of the day, maybe, just maybe, through Victor Rodriguez telling the front office and A.J. Preller, maybe they found something. Because, hey, let's face it, Victor Rodriguez has done wonders with some of these Padre hitters to this point. And let's face it, Oscar Gonzalez has done a great job of fighting his way onto this roster. And I know we got the injuries. Jackson's out on the IL right now. Hopefully Fernando and Cronenworth are going to be back in the lineup tonight and be ready for the weekend. Fernando nursing that left shoulder that was surgically repaired a couple of years ago. Cronenworth, hopefully, from where he got hit in the ribs last weekend in Chicago, it cramped up the other night in that game in Sacramento. Hopefully he's ready to go. But just maybe the Padres have hit on something with Oscar Gonzalez. So we'll see where it goes.